Welcome to Howard's Opinion, the premier destination for all things sports. I'm your host, Howard, and I'm thrilled to have you joining me today. We've got an exciting lineup of stories to dive into, and we're starting off with a real treat. You know, cricket is often referred to as the gentleman's game, but for one village club in Greater Manchester, it's about to become a whole lot more than that. Staley Cricket Club, based in Stalybridge, is gearing up to play in the National Village Cup final at the iconic Lord's Cricket Ground in London. Can you believe it? This tiny club, with a rich history spanning 53 years, has made it to the big leagues. Now, I know what you're thinking. What's so special about this club? Well, for starters, they've never played at Lord's before, and this is their first time competing in the final. They'll be facing off against defending champions, Foxton Granta from Cambridge, and I have to say, it's going to be a real David versus Goliath story. The club's captain, Nick Woodhead, scored the winning run in the semi-final, and I can only imagine how emotional that must have been for him and his teammates. As he said, it was unreal, standing in the middle and seeing all the supporters. It was a dream come true to get to Lord's, and with 250 fans traveling from Stalybridge to cheer them on, you can bet it's going to be an electric atmosphere. What I love about this story is that it's not just about the cricket. It's about community, camaraderie, and the passion of these players who are living their dream. As the club's chairman Lance Bromley put it, it's the biggest moment in the club's history. Anyone stepping out at Lord's is the equivalent of a footballer stepping out at Wembley. So, will Staley Cricket Club be able to pull off an upset and take home the trophy? We'll have to wait and see, but one thing's for sure, they're already winners in my book. What an inspiring story to kick off our show. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. We're diving into the world of college football, where a legendary coach is facing some unexpected challenges. Bill Belichick, the mastermind behind the New England Patriots dynasty, made the surprising decision to leave the NFL and take the reins at the University of North Carolina. But so far, it's been a rocky start. As we've seen in his first few games, Belichick's UNC team has struggled to find its footing. A devastating loss to TCU and a lackluster performance against UCF have raised questions about whether the 73-year-old coach can adapt to the college game. And let's be honest, it's not just about the X's and O's. It's about recruiting, building a team culture, and navigating the complexities of NCAA rules. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but Howard, Belichick is a genius. He'll figure it out. And I get that. The man has 8 Super Bowl rings, for crying out loud. But college football is a different beast altogether. The players are younger, the rules are different, and the competition is fierce. And then there's the issue of recruiting. With Belichick's age and uncertainty about his long-term commitment to the program, it's going to be tough to convince top high school talent to come to Chapel Hill. And if they can't build a strong foundation with young players, it's going to be an uphill battle to compete with the likes of Clemson and other powerhouse programs. So, what's next for Belichick and UNC? Can they turn things around and make a push for a bowl game? Or are they in for a long season? One thing's for sure. We'll be keeping a close eye on this story as it unfolds. And who knows, maybe Belichick will prove us all wrong and lead the Tar Heels to a surprising turnaround. But for now, it's clear that the college football landscape is full of challenges, even for a coaching legend like Bill Belichick. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion, dear listeners. As we conclude today's podcast, I'd like to delve into a fascinating topic that combines sports history with tradition. You may have noticed a peculiar patch on the Chicago Bears uniforms, the GSH initials, embroidered on the left sleeve of every jersey. But what does it stand for, and why is it there? Let's take a journey through time and explore the significance of this tribute. The GSH patch is an homage to George Halas, a legendary figure in the Bears franchise history. Halas was not only the team's owner, but also a player and coach, leaving an indelible mark on the NFL. His middle name was Stanley, hence the initials GSH. The patch was added in 1984, a year after Hollis's passing in 1983, as a testament to his enduring legacy. As we delve deeper into Hollis's story, we find a multi-sport athlete who played both baseball and football, suiting up professionally for the Hammond All-Stars in 1990 before joining the Chicago Staleys, the team that would eventually become the Bears in 1922. He won an NFL championship in 1921, earned second-team All-Pro honors in 1920, and had his number 7 jersey retired at Soldier Field. But Hollis's impact went far beyond his playing days. He served as owner and coach from 1933-41, leaving to serve in the U.S. Navy during World War II from 1942-46, before returning to the sidelines that same year. His coaching record is impressive, with 318 regular season wins, the second most in NFL history, behind Don Shula's 328 and ahead of Bill Belichick's 302. The Bears' navy and orange color scheme also pays tribute to Hollis's alma mater, the University of Illinois. And, as a nod to his lasting influence, the GSH patch has become a permanent fixture on every home and away Bears jersey since its introduction in 1984. As we reflect on the significance of this patch, we're reminded that sports are not just about the game, they're about the people, the history, and the traditions that shape our experiences. The GSH patch is more than just a symbol. It's a connection to the past, a celebration of excellence, and a reminder of the power of legacy. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, these are some of my humble thoughts. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the world of sports, and I look forward to sharing more insights and analysis with you in the future. Until then, stay informed, stay engaged, and keep on thinking critically.